Welcome to day 3 of our Christmas calendar. For those of you that watched day 2, we did see top 5 golf balls, the best looks. And we're gonna continue on the run making another top 5 video that has never been shown before. This time we're going to talk about the golf balls as well, but now we're going to talk about the attributes, the stats. What golf balls do I believe are the best ones that is in the game at the moment? I'm gonna rank from the worst, or not worst, but from the 5th place up to the 1st place, what I believe. And as always, I would love to hear what you think about what balls you think have the best stats in the game. Comment in the comment section below. Let us know if you have your own top 5 list and what it is, obviously, or if it's just a specific ball you might think this is the world class, this is the best. Let us know that as well. So, another video that you have never seen before. Top 5 balls in Golf Clash with the best stats. Top 5 balls, the best ones I believe there is when it comes to their stats, is what we're gonna take a look at next. And this has been a tough pick to do because there was a lot of golf balls to pick between, and especially with over 300 golf balls, it makes it even more difficult to just see, okay, this ball has these stats, is that better than that, yada yada yada. I would love to hear your top 5 list, so please comment with that in the comment section below. And we're gonna take a look obviously at my picks, and we're gonna do that now. At number 5, we are going to look at the Owl Ball. Now, there are other balls with the same type of stats, but I'm lifting up the Owl Ball just for its top spin boost together with the Power 5. And the Power 5 top spin boost 4 has truly saved me many times from putting myself into a position where that I don't have to just neglect going for green because my opponent is doing that because they have that ball where I have to lay up. Obviously, when it comes to a topspin boost ball like this is not going to be a ball that you're gonna use on every single hole, but it's, in my opinion, an absolute must ball when it comes to having that in your inventory, to not be one shot behind, because I truly believe that you will be one shot behind on some of the par 5s and par 4s where your opponents can drive green, but you cannot. For number 4, we are going to look at the Spirit Ball, which is the same stat as the Rue Balls. I could pick, whatever of those two. But the reason I'm picking this type of ball stat is due to the fact that the Top Spin Boost 5 is kind of the same as we were talking about when it comes to Owl Ball. Is that it's a must to have in your inventory, because there will be scenarios where this ball can make you play with a slow needle, get yourself easily to the green on a par 4 or even on a par 5, whereof other balls will not, and you have to lay up, and you might have little to no chance for an albatross or an eagle, whereof being by the green you have a super simple chance for a drop. And also with the Topspin Boost 5, if you get close to green, you have the possibility to play with a max topspin wedge, which often only requires a couple of rings of adjustment with Endbringer, which makes that even simpler as well. So for number 4, we do have a Topspin Boost 5 ball with wind 0 to be able to use the wind and being able to get to green on some par 5s and some par 4s that we would never otherwise not. I wonder how many of you that are watching here that was waiting for a precision ball, and now it's gonna come to a season 51 ball. This is a power 2, side spin 3, wind 5, precision 4. And the reason I'm picking this ball as number 3 is, I would say, mainly for the precision. The precision is a stat that it's not a favorite of mine, but it's part of the game, and we're going to treat it as that as well. So as place number 3 in this top 5 list, we do have this ball just because we have the possibility with the precision 4 and being able then to attack par 4s and also some par 5s in a situation where if we can just reach and have a solid chance with a sniper on the second shot, or with a B52 or a grizzly as a long iron, we do have the possibility to increase the hitting perfect immensely. And this ball has increased my albatross percent a lot, and I believe that everyone that has been getting some of these has increased their albatross percentage, mainly due to that you now can hit perfect in a much bigger extent with this ball. And together with the P2, the side spin 3 and the wind 5, and especially the wind 3, side spin 3 and the wind 5 makes this ball really good. Just imagine if this would have been a P3 or a P4 or even a P5. As number 2, we are going to look at a ball called the Outlaw Ball. This is a one-of-a-kind ball that has power 4, side spin 3 and wind 5. And these stats are stupidly good. Not just from a tournament perspective, but also from a tour play perspective, because you have everything. You do have some power, you do have the side spin, you do have the wind. And sure, we would all love if this would have been a precision or something like that, but when it comes to these stats, you can't really look past that this is one of the better balls in the game, especially when you can use it on any hole, any par 3, any par 4, and any par 5, I would say, in tournaments, and any tour when it comes to tour play. And that I believe that, I'm not going to say this was a mistake to release this from the game maker, but as we've only seen this ball with these stats ever, I do believe that they cranked up the stats a little bit too much. So the Outlaw Ball as number 2. As number 1, we do have the Sydney Ball. Yes, it is a precision ball, and this is a ball that is very common now in the game, in terms of that I do believe that a lot of players did buy this ball. And the only thing that makes me look a little bit negative when it comes to this ball is the side spin 2. I would love to have a side spin 3, but the fact is that this is having the precision 3 as it has, but also the P3. The P3 makes a lot of difference. I can't stress enough how much difference it makes compared to a P2, because now all of a sudden we will be able to play with a much slower needle on the par 5s in general, and also on the par 4s, and we can, obviously use this on par 3s as well if we would like that. So this is like a ball from a tournament play perspective that everyone should have in their inventory. And when it comes to tour play, sure, it would be good with a side spin 3, but just the fact that it has the P3 and also the wind 5, and with the precision as well, makes this one a brilliant ball in tour play as well. So the Sydney Ball, after a lot of consideration, I put that one as number 1, as I do believe that that's the ball that has made the most change in terms of drop percentage in my game lately. But I do believe that also when it comes to other players that are using this specific ball in tour play or in tournament play.